So Nathaniel ended up coming with us, so he just came. So we're literally going to set up his entire Trainerize program right now from scratch. All right, so press get started. All right, and then business name, all that good stuff. Like you can just do whatever. Yeah. Business email. I'm not gonna show that. And then here you just say you're a personal trainer, fitness professional. My business is just independent fitness professional. And then you're central, so press continue.
Oh, central.
Yeah, we good. And then type in your first name, last name, all that good stuff. All right, so just like that, we literally set up his entire account, right? So you can just press X and then right here, right? The yellow bar or like the yellow plus sign, press client, right? And then just like let's put on gym. Let's put on gym sample client, right? Type. Let's say you're like you're on a call, like a consultation call. You're like, hey, you ready to get started? This is the price. This is the program. All this stuff. They're like, yeah, I'm ready to commit with you, bro. Let's do it. So next thing you do is you take the payments over the phone. And all that good stuff, and then you ask them, hey, what's your email? I'm gonna invite you to the app, right? So now, let's pretend like Jim is a client that, signed up with you. Ask him for his email.
Hey Jim, can I get your email real quick?
Yeah, man. It's Jim, J-I-M, Chalombo, C-H-O.
And then you just type in the name, last name.
Something like that.
Yep. And then do add and send invite. Okay, and then now an invitation has been sent to Jim, right? So you can just X out right here and just be like, hey, invited you to the app, all that good stuff. So this is what they will see on your end, or like the client's end, right? It's like, welcome to Nathaniel Mendez. It's like, set up your account. So just set up your account real quick, right? Just press that, it's like all good. All right, so now you as the coach will go into here, go to clients, and you're gonna see Jim Chalampo right here, right? And you're gonna go to current phase, go to client's training program right there. Yep. And then now you're gonna start building out Jim's program. So tap right there, okay? Like phase one, and then you can just be like, if he's trying to lose weight, just be like, Jim phase 1 weight loss plan, or like make it sound good. I don't know. It's like whatever he told you, weight loss plan. And then let's say like he signed up 3 months with you, right? You're gonna start him, be like, hey, it's like you cool starting on a Monday, all that good stuff. He's like, yeah, let's start on Monday. So let's start him next week, March 3rd. For it's like 13 weeks. 13 weeks, because let's say like he's whoops. Yeah. 13 weeks, because it's like 13 weeks is about 3 months, right? Like if you sign your clients up for a little bit longer, then it's all good. So press save. So now you see this blank page. Press new, and then type in, it's like what you want to structure. Let's say like he needs to lose weight, right? He wants to do a 3-day program. Like, what would you put for him? Would you do full body? Would you do push-pull legs? Would you do upper lower? What would you do? Just for example.
Yeah, full body. Mostly.
Okay, full body. Okay, so just type in full body, A. Yep, exactly. Right, and then start building. It's like, yep. And then right here, you have all the exercises, all that stuff. So this is Nathaniel's like page. Like he doesn't have any of his own workouts right now, right? But one day he is going to, right? You can film your workouts and all that stuff, and you can add this, it's like to this training program so that your clients see you, right? But first starting out, you don't need all of this, right? So just create him a sample workout.
Okay. So just click one of these.
Yeah, just like type in an exercise.
All right, let's go.
Right. It's like, yeah, chest press. Okay, and then
Click one.
perfect. Yep, and then add to workout.
Nice.
Boom. And then how many sets and reps do you want him to do?
All right, cool.
2 sets.
Time. Right here's the reps.
Yep. 12.
Yeah, just type out reps like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. And then you want him to rest for 90 seconds.
Perfect. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, you want him to rest for 2 minutes. Cool. And then set up another exercise.
Okay. Let's go. Just fly now.
Just fly.
Got it.
Yep. Perfect.
Workout.
Add.
One,
Alright, 2.
yeah.
Alright, how many sets? Or how many reps? 12. Okay, cool. Alright.
Got it.
Perfect. All right, let's just say like he ended up like formulating his entire full body workout, right? Just press save. And then now you have full body A, right? Full body A is listed out on there, and then you press new again. And then full body B.
Yep. Thank you, man.
And then start building. And then just put in one exercise in there.
Just go squat.
Squat. All right.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Smith machine back squat.
Same thing.
All right. Just put down, it's like some reps. All right. 12 reps. All right. Safe. So this is just a sample,
Yep.
right? So what you're gonna have now is you're gonna have full body A, full body B, and then what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna move over here and you're gonna go to calendar, right? You're gonna go to calendar, and since he's starting, March 3rd, right? Tap this, yeah. Tap that box, and then tap workout. Yep, the first thing. Yep, and then select from current training program, and then tap right here. Yeah, and then full body A, and then press set repeat options. Right. So,
Oh shit.
yeah. So let's just say your client was like what days work best for you, Jim?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
All right, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So because you're doing full body A, full body B, just do Monday and Friday for, it's like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, because it's like every other, right? And then repeat for put 13 weeks
Oh, gotcha.
or 14 weeks, Yeah, and then press apply, and then press add. All right, now we wait. Then boom, it's like now you have your full body A, and then press here. Oh, yeah, and then workout, and then press current training program. Yep, full body B, and then set repeat options.
Repeat options.
Yep, and then press Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yep, and then every 2 weeks.
And then 14 weeks.
14 weeks. Yep, apply, and then press add.
I'm sorry, man. You don't have to worry about it.
You good, bro?
All right, perfect. And then next, you go over here to March 10th, right? And then now, press it again, press workout. Select from current training program. And then what you want to do is full body B. And then now you're going to set up repeat options right here. And now you're going to do Monday, Friday, right? Because now it's alternating.
It's still every 2 weeks?
Yep, 2 weeks for 14 weeks.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. And then add. And then lastly, right here, it's like full body A on Wednesdays. Yep.
Repeat. Wednesday.
Perfect. And then press add. Cool. So now all the workouts are literally on a schedule for them, right? Like how long did that take? That took like a couple minutes. Couple minutes,
fast.
right? And then next thing, press that box again. Or
That's
don't
my bad,
don't press the workouts. Press the box, yeah. And then put in cardio.
Where is it?
Yeah, the second option. Yep, cardio. And then let's just say you want them to walk, right? Change up the cardio, walking. and then add my own target. Right, let's just do 5,000 steps, 5K steps. Perfect. And then set repeat options every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice.
And then for 13 weeks. Boom, apply, add. And then now just wait. This is like live time, raw, like everything, bro.
It's fast.
Very fast. Right? And then press that box again.
Right here.
Yep. And then press body stats. And then set repeat options. Monday through Sunday. Weeks. So track body stats is just basically tracking your weight every single day.
Nice.
Right. Add. Just wait again. And there you have it. And then one more, it's like press that box. And then photos. So this is where they track progress photos. Like before and afters, this is very important, right? I was telling Jim earlier, it's like, I typically do it, you know, it's like every month. But you can do it more, like once a week, you know, like all that stuff, you can do that too. It's up to your, you know, it's like coaching, right? So you can do set and repeat options. Let's do Monday, you know, it's like every, what?
4 weeks, right?
4 weeks, yeah, 4 weeks. And then repeat 4, like press 14 weeks or something.
This is one, right? Oh, 14 weeks
Yeah.
is here.
Yeah, let's do 14. Apply, and then add, boom, done, right? So this is literally like the entire thing. This is entire thing in terms of like the workouts and everything that's listed out on there. You can go a step beyond too, press that, and then you can go to auto messages. Boom. It's like, what do you want to remind Jim at 5 a.m.?
Sweet.
Right when he wakes up, what would you want to remind him with?
Weight checking.
All right, boom, add that. Like, yep. And then right here, you type your actual message, right? Hey Jim, just wanted to give you a reminder to weigh in today. And what I personally do is I give them the reason why. It's like, it's so important that you weigh in every single day to track your data so that you can see whether you're losing fat, whether you're gaining weight or not, right? So that way he gets an incentive to weigh in.
Yep.
Because sometimes you tell people, it's like, hey, make sure to weigh in, but your clients, they need to understand why they need to weigh in every single day. So just press add, boom, and then schedule, right? And then set repeat option every day. Monday, Monday, Tuesday,
So that's
Friday,
select
Saturday,
days.
Sunday, 13 weeks. Boom, apply, add. So right after this, you know, like you're gonna be like, hey Jim, I just literally like did your workout program, all that good stuff. You know, it's like, you're gonna be ready to go next Monday. You excited, bro? Like Jim's gonna be like, yeah, bro, like I'm so excited. I wanna lose this weight, man. Like I wanna get summer ready, all that stuff. It's like, hey, you know, it's like, can you check your app real quick to see if like your workouts and all this stuff are gonna be in there, right? So now, Jim, you can check like your profile. Yeah, so he hasn't done it yet, but what he's going to essentially see is this on his dash, right? So, you know, it's like not today, March 3rd. So literally, Jim is going to open up his app and he's gonna see this. Full body A, walking 5K steps, take progress pictures, track body stats, and he's getting a reminder to weigh in, you know, first thing in the morning, right? And Jim is gonna be like, whoa, like this is very well organized.
Yep.
This is very structured out. Like, thank you so much, bro, right? And then he's gonna press, you know, it's like this workout, right? Boom. And then he's gonna see all the exercises listed out. He sees the demonstrations, he sees the reps, sets, rest times, everything, right? And then he's gonna complete it and mark it as done. And you're gonna send him a message. Hey, Jim, like, how was your first workout? How was it, Jim?
Right. It was amazing. I got everything structured. It was all set and ready for me, and I didn't even have to think about it. I just worked.
Boom.
Boom.
That's it, bro. That's it, right? And that's how you set up the workouts. Another thing too is you can set up like a meal plan and all this stuff on here as well if you want. You know, it's like to attach a meal plan for your clients. You know, it's like, or you can just set them up on MyFitnessPal, right? You know, I personally like to set them on MyFitnessPal because they're able to track their calories, their proteins, carbs, fats, and all this stuff. I typically don't like doing meal plans because, as you know, like 9 to 5 individuals, they're busy, you know, their life is chaotic, you know, they're not gonna wanna follow a structured, like rigid meal plan. You should teach them exactly, you know, it's like how many calories to eat, you know, how to stay within your boundaries and how to hit a caloric deficit, all that good stuff, right? So, you know, like MyFitnessPal and all that stuff will come later, but this is the workout aspect.
Nice.
We literally set that up, like it says the timestamp right here, 15:56. 15 minutes, right? But we did that literally from scratch, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. We literally did that, right? So quick, so simple. Now he can set it up within 5 minutes, bro. You can set this up within 5 minutes for the next person.
Nice.
Right? Because now you signed up, you got all that good stuff. You know, like now you know how to, you know, navigate around there. It becomes so easy.
Yep.
Right.
It was normally taking me like 30 minutes or so, even longer, to create client
Yeah.
profiles.
Crazy, right?
Yep.
So after knowing this, right, like, do you see yourself going back?
You got me, man. Yeah. No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
This
What
is-
What do you like about this?
For the client, the less thinking for them.
Yeah.
That's what I like. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's why they hired me, so they don't have to think as much.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything's well structured out here. Boom. Easy.